Welcome back to another episode of Where in the World RV Warrens. On today's adventure, we continue our travels through North Carolina, through South Carolina, and arrive at our destination just outside of Savannah, Georgia. It's a half a mile west of I-95 South, and it's only 20 minutes from downtown Savannah, so it's a great location if you're looking to tour the area. Come with us today as we explore the Creek Fire Motor Ranch and RV Resort. The Creek Fire RV Resort has 209 RV sites that include back-in and pull-through, gravel and concrete, a clubhouse, and a lake area. There's tons of different places that have full hookup, 20, 30, 50 amp power, TV accessible, city and water sewer. So it's a great place for a lot of different people to stay that have a lot of different camping styles. In addition to the hundreds of RV sites, they have Lakeside tent sites available that have private fire pits, picnic tables, and a general store stocked with groceries and supplies, including propane tank refills, firewood delivered to your site, and ice machines. There are also 7 lake area cabins available to rent as well, and we'll showcase those a little later in the video. As soon as we arrived at the Creek Fire Resort, we could tell this was going to be a special place to stay. In fact, as far as overall amenities, I would say this is the nicest place we've ever stayed. And you'll see a little further in the video what I'm talking about. But one of the things that you can see right off the bat is it is a motorized gate to allow you into the RV park. We're going to take you through a walking tour around the facilities, and it's pretty amazing here. You have a gym that you could do some exercising with here, and it's a really nice facility. It's small, it doesn't have a whole lot, but it is there for you. And then the little general store has a lot of different items inside of it, from ice cream to camping supplies that you may have forgotten to drinks, things for the kids, and of course Creek Fire souvenirs as well. As we're walking back out between the buildings, you can see that they have an outside chess set up for the kids to possibly use, or even adults to play some outside chess on the big pieces there. And then right out here outside of the main entry area where you would be registration is a nice little pavilion just where you sit outside, enjoy the fireplace at night, lounge around with your friends or enjoy some time by yourself. Back inside the main registration building, you not only come here to register, but you would also come here if you want to set up time to go to a shuttle. They offer shuttles into Savannah. I think it's $15 an adult for a round trip shuttle service to Savannah and back, and I think it's $7 for a child for round trip service, so that can save you from driving back and forth into town as well. Directly behind the registration building office is the main pool. It is a heated pool, and it also has a hot tub just next to the heated pool. And in addition, there's a small kid pool just to the other side of the main pool. But that's just one part of this facility that keeps going on and on. As you keep walking through, you come across the general showers here on the left side. They do have filtered fresh ice here, and as well as the laundry facilities are right here on the center of the campus. One thing I like is because we don't have such a big RV that we carry, it does give you the opportunity to take showers here at the facility, and it's a single user bathroom, so you have a shower, a single toilet, and you can lock the door and have the whole place to yourself. And I believe I counted 6 or 7 of these individual bathrooms. We're now looking back onto the main registration building and the pool in the background, and here is the gaming area that they can set up. They have pool tables here, they have table tennis here, as well as other assorted games that kids can play throughout the summer. And here's the small kid pool that I was telling you that's just adjacent to the large pool behind the clubhouse. And right next to that is an outside bar area for some eating in the summertime. And we're coming up on the favorite part, my favorite part of this whole park, and I've never seen a park with it before. I don't know if you have or not, but this is pretty impressive. They just opened this up 2 months ago. It is the lazy river. I've never seen an RV park with a lazy river, but this is absolutely beautiful. I would imagine that hundreds of families are going to have a great time in the summer of 2021 enjoying this for the first time in its first full season. In fact, if you've ever stayed in an RV park that had a lazy river, please leave a comment below and let me know where you stayed, because I'd love to check those places out as well. So right next to the lazy river is a really nice fire pit. And as we continue walking, we see that they've added another kiddie pool that has the bucket that drops water. Just another great addition to this park, which is already fabulous. You know, one thing that comes to mind when I think about Creek Fire RV is amenities, and they have tons of them. Let's continue talking about them. So back up at the club area, you know, they have a tennis court, they have pickleball courts, they have pedal go-kart rentals, basketball courts, they have a playground, they have swag cycle rentals, they have golf carts, they have bocce ball. They are no short of amenities here at this park, but it's kind of neat because it's set up into 2 different areas, if you will. This part I would definitely consider the activities part of the park, but if you want to stay 20 minutes outside of Savannah and you're looking for more of a relaxed atmosphere, they also have the Lakeside part of this park, and I'll show you that in just a second. So I just wanted to show you this real quick. We're just walking through the campsite itself, and you know, see the size of the sites. You can see how much space is in between the sites. These are the gravel back-end sites, but there are pull-through sites and concrete sites as well. So now we're on the lakeside of Creek Fire's RV Resort, and it's pretty amazing how different it feels on this side of the park. You have the lake, you still have some kayaking activities and boating activities and things like that, but it's a really quiet part of the park. You're on the backside, you're away from the street noise, you're away from all the activities, and so it's a very much more tranquil side of the park. It does have a nature trail that's about a mile long, and if for some reason you forget to bring your boat or your kayak, they actually offer the boats and canoes and kayak rentals here on the property, which is a great thing to have. And when traveling in a new area, it's always important to pay attention to the signs in the area, like this one, for example. So I wanted to give you a walking tour of the 7 lake area rentals, cabin rentals that are available here. Each cabin features a loft and a bedroom and a kitchen and a spacious front porch. The cabins can accommodate up to 4 to 6 guests. And finally, 3 of the cabins are pet friendly, and they do require a deposit and can take pets up to 35 pounds. And this is just a prime example of a beautiful back end site that's right here on the lakefront. And you're next to another hidden gem, which is the Lake House restaurant, and the restaurant offers burgers and sandwiches and southern dishes and weekly specials. It's a great place to come if you don't want to leave the campground and for some reason you don't want to cook out, you want to have your meal prepared for you. Walk on over here to the Lake House restaurant. You'll have a beautiful view overlooking the lake. You can look here on the porch, sit outside, enjoy your different things they have at the bar here. and just a great place to have a quiet dinner with the family. So we've come to the end of our Creekfire RV Resort review. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have any additional comments, please leave them below. Keep them nice. And if you like our videos, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.